Not sure you got my message earlier, but any opinion on estus cancel and their effect on the game punish? I actually have a text that, well, not a text, like a paragraph that I wrote to someone who asked me the same question. Um, okay, so the big lines are it changes. It definitely changes how invasions are played. It doesn't change how duels are played. And let's start from there because duels are fair. Okay, invasions are not fair. Let's put it that way. Invasions are not fair. It doesn't change the fair aspect of duels. It changes the invasions, but does it make it worse? That's the question because we know that it's different. We have to look at it this way. Obviously, if one guy estus cancels and the other doesn't, the guy who estus cancel has a huge advantage. Okay, so we can agree on that. But that's not the point here. Is if you look at it as a skill that you need to develop where it's available to everyone, what are the effects that it has on the game and how it plays? Obviously, punishing is harder. There's no doubt about that. It makes invasions longer, or does it? Because estus cancel, because estus canceling makes it so that you don't have to completely run out of a fight to heal safely. Invasions actually go off as quicker because you're more in the action. Like you're more involved constantly because you don't need to back up forever in order to go and pull off an estus. What does it do for the gankers and the invader? Well, for starters, I don't think it changes much for gankers because it always has been the same. Like gankers can pull off heal no matter when. They don't need to estus cancel. Why? Because they're never really under that much pressure because their teammates are there to cover them. So estus cancel kind of favors the invader in that sense, and because invasions are kind of skewed for the invader to lose, I think it actually balanced things out a bit in favor of the invader. So at the end of the day, I do think that estus canceling is a good thing. The only part where I have an issue with estus canceling is when you're 1v1ing a lone host as the invader, it's going to be very difficult to finish that host off. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you use the refill glitch and eventually get that, what's it called? That burst damage on the host. Oh boy. These guys are just camping over there. I'm just gonna wait for an invader. I don't think there's any point to... I'm gonna wait for my green blossom to end. Then I'm gonna put some invisible rings. And I'm gonna use the great bow and harass them. Meanwhile, I can wait for another invader. That guy got smoked. Yeah, he got careless. That's what we don't want to do. Okay, that's what we do here. We go out of sight so that they don't know that we swapped. And then we get into a position where they don't necessarily see us as well. It's like we're back behind something that has a lot of textures. And then maybe he doesn't see the arrow. Try to get it on the mage perhaps. Okay, and we got some help. This guy could be unskilled. He probably is unskilled, actually. Yeah, this white is heavily lagging. His connection is very inconsistent. The white easily could have died there, but his connection dropped a lot of packet during that charge. Yeah, see that? Those CBV just connected at random intervals without any animation. These guys are not good, but their internet is very bad. And we have to be very careful. Yeah, no downscaled either, so That Phantom is... Another thing, Panic, is a lot of people think, okay, so you glitch, I glitch, it's fair. Well, that's not necessarily true, because invasions are already skewed for the invader to lose. Like, the gankers have such advantages. It is more of a dick move for a ganker to do any glitch than for an invader, because the ganker doesn't need it to win. You don't need that extra advantage. You already have all the advantages in the world. You don't need that on top. Okay, this guy is being adventurous here. I'm gonna wait for some help. Maybe he wants to attempt, like he wants to say, I'm 1v1ing, bro, look at me. But his friend is always there to back him up when he needs to. So there's no point in going to try and 1v1 them. These are like fake 1v1s where the Phantom just barges in as soon as the host is about to die. Like that, pretty much. Okay, let's take our time. We're gonna heal up properly. We're in no hurry here. I don't want to rush things. Invaders don't have over-leveled friends either, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be very conservative on my heals and everything here. So it looks like they cleared the level, yet they're staying all the way back at the bonfire. And no one is coming right now. I disagree. I think ganks need 75 more estus and 200% more health. And the host to be able to Black Crystal if there's too much pressure. Yeah, Left Teeth. We're not getting a third one, unfortunately. Or, I mean, a second invader. We're alone in here. They're just waiting to barge in. Look at him, like, backing up as soon as I approach him, and then the host barges in. See that? I resent those type of players. I think it is a very coward way to play the game, and it's definitely not a way for me. And I know these people. Those are like the Brazilian Polo who likes to trash talk a lot, but is not very good. I don't think it has its place to have that kind of behavior and play style in the game like this, and I don't really respect these people. What's my opinion on the SL 140 and 160? When you're 140 and 160, you know you have you're getting invaded by the lower SL bracket, and you're doing that on purpose. People just try to get every advantage they can get in order to win. These kinds of ganker, you can tell that they've never fought 1v1. Yeah, well, at least they don't have the experience. I don't know about never fighting, but definitely not have that kind of experience. And as soon as I approach them, look, they retreat back to their friends here. So this is like a fake 1v1. Where, as you saw earlier, I was about to kill the host, then the Phantom quickly barged in to save his friend. Oh, damn. Okay, I see how it is. They fucked up, though. Their little yellow friend missed. I see how it is. They failed. And now they're gonna taste the full wrath of my power. What a miserable failure, though. What a miserable failure. They really fucked up. That was an easy kill. They missed a very easy kill there. I didn't notice that the yellow was cranking up for that bow kill. I feel like it's really interesting how people find glitches. Yeah, they find it so late during the game. It's kind of surprising. There you go. We got a teammate here. I'm just waiting for my FP to regenerate. No, I'm good. I'm full on everything. I'm full on everything, dude. Oh well. Okay, we just have to be careful about... I don't know if this invader knows that the yellow is using the machine gun. I just want to get some visual on that Phantom. Okay, there you go. Okay, you missed. He got out of it. We got one. ADC. He failed with the bow glitch and he got bowed down.